Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to the graveyard shift with MistahJayy. It is 2:11 a.m. tonight, and it's kind of chilly outside, to be honest with you. It is, I think, this February 3rd, 2002. Wow, time moved fast. I thought it was still January. That's why I hesitated. I was about to tell you January something something. But anyway, just to keep y'all up to date with what's going on with me and my progress and maybe lack thereof. Recently I've been using Unreal Engine and Source Filmmaker, and I'm getting into Blender. And I'm honestly not the creative type. I don't know how to draw that well. I mean I doodle. I'm really good at doodling. Like, but I have to, go over thousands and thousands of pages, before I, get a good result. Some people can, do it very well. But, it takes me quite a while. And, personally, I like writing, I don't mind being behind the camera or directing something. That is something I wouldn't mind doing because that's my true passion. I'm sorry, you're gonna hear a couple of notifications because I'm texting my girlfriend, and one of my girlfriends, and she just got home from work, and I gotta pay attention to her because I'm a good boyfriend and all. But you know, I don't want to make everything. I don't want to have to do everything. I don't want to have to you know actually, be the animator, the editor, the actor, the actress, and just pretty much be every single person that it takes to create a film. And I don't mind putting in the extra work. And you know, that's not the issue. What's been frustrating me and making me want to just, kind of just say fuck it, because it's just like with these podcasts, I'm not getting as many views as I want, but this is honestly just a way for me to relieve what's on my mind and whatever's on anyone else's mind. I'm gonna have a pretty good interviews in the future with people that you may know, and maybe others you don't, and people who are just run of the mill people. I don't want it to be like a guest star, like, ooh, follow this person, this is this. No, I mean, if they want to give their follow me information, then that's up to them, but I'm not here to really promote people in that way. I'm here to promote themselves in the most honest way possible, without saying, okay, yeah, go on my Twitter, this is me, follow that. People are gonna fucking find you if they want to find you. You don't have to tell anyone to follow you. That's how I feel about it. That's why I'm not gonna say follow me for more, do this or that, because if you like the content, you know what to fucking do. You're not an idiot. You're not 2 years old. I mean, yeah, you're supposed to promote yourself, but this is my personal thing. This is my personal space with you, the audience, and you get to hear what's on my mind, and maybe sooner or later you get to call in and let me know what's on yours. But like, this isn't something that I don't mind. That it isn't like frustrating or time consuming, or like in a way where it's just like it has a deadline. I mean, I usually try to make one a week, but things happen, and life is just really stressful, and I can't let it get to me because work is just important. I should just keep pushing and driving, honestly. But like, when it comes to the overwhelming stack of paper of things that I have to do, everything else I just lose motivation for it, you know, because it's just like, I don't, who knows? Like, let's say if these never even make it to, more than 10 listeners, you know, it wouldn't hurt as much, but it would kind of show me what I'm doing with my life. Is just like, I honestly don't know. So I guess this isn't it. And it's like, it's not that I'm trying to get noticed off of this, but it's just like, you know, if one thing isn't going for you, what else is really gonna start going for you? I mean, yeah, I sound discouraged, and to be honest with you, I really am. It's kind of ridiculous, but my girls believe in me. I have a lot of friends and a lot of good people that love me, that have my back in this. Not just this specifically, just doing whatever I want to do, and working with the production company Willow Bridge Studios is a blessing, that they saw my art and gave me a chance. I make my own content, but I pretty much promote them because they promote me, and like I want to do future projects with them, and collaborating with them will be a good thing. So you should see a couple of things from me soon, coming out of Willow Bridge Studios, because like me getting in contact with the actual, it's a very small production company. Literally, it's just one person's house, but like it's one, but they have enough, I guess, resources there for me to use, and and tools to utilize for my future projects or what have you. But it's just like, yeah, I'm getting the tools, and I have support, but I don't have everyone I need. You know, like for instance, one of my films that I'm working on with someone. It's called what was it? It's The Lady Killer. It's a noir film, and it's a passion project, and it's a lot of passion behind it. And the issue is that we cannot find that many actors or actresses. I mean, we have someone that's actually been on the show that might be getting a part, and I'm not going to say anything yet until it's like in fruition, and I know things are getting like coming together, because we could find her and she could be great, and then we have nobody else. And I mean, I'm like, there are certain people that might have to take a part, or that fucking I'm gonna need a top notch performance from them. And I think I have an idea of who to cast, but there's still other people that need to be casted for at least one or two characters. And the complicated part about that is the age, because I can get we can get younger people, like 18, between 18 and like 25, maybe 30. But only a few people I know that are older. But it's just like, there's like, for example, there's the main character, the detective. He's like an older white cop, like he's been on the force for a while, and I need a seasoned guy. I mean, I don't necessarily need someone seasoned. Honestly, I can throw flour on someone's hair, but I don't even have a guy to do that. And we're just searching, and we're just trying to make this film possible. But it's just it just seems like it's gonna get postponed a lot farther than it should. And it's just like, we we have the crew. Actually, I know a camera woman, and I know a few people who are into film that are willing to do it. But it's just like, um yeah, I guess I want to see how we're gonna pull this off. But I mean, before that, I'm gonna do a couple of passion projects with them, and just 5-minute videos, 10-minute videos, just to get the feel of filming. And then hopefully get a little bit of traction, and have some type of portfolio to show someone, like, hey, this is who you're working with, this is the material that we're bringing to the table. And to see if anyone would like it, and to want to be a part of it, because that'd be really cool. And for future projects down the road, that's why I'm learning how to do animation, at least some type of it, to animation, because it's just like, I want to be able to create things, or like, yeah, at least assist in it. I mean, like, let's say if it's just like, all right, here's the base models, and this is what I want. And it's just like, I create the blueprint, or something a little bit farther than a storyboard. And like, with that is, you know something farther than a storyboard. That, like, I at least want to give them a decent blueprint, of what I want, and I'd even animate part of it, but I'm looking for someone to like fucking add the nice touches, the finishing touches. I need someone to do that because I can't do that as well as some other people. And I know there are people, not, I mean, it's not about me getting, things done for free. It's just being able to collab with, other artists and not having to pay anything to do it because things are difficult. I just want to find someone who is on the level that I am. Maybe someone who isn't, really trying to push too much of their image. They're just passionate about the project. Let's just do a project together, and that would be really sick. I would really enjoy something like that. But it seems that it's not hard to find creative people. It's just it's fine. It's hard to find creative people, specific creative people that you're looking for. Because you could find an artist, but like their art is not what you're looking for. Like I don't know who wouldn't I be looking for, but for anything specific, it'd be like, okay, yeah, they could tap dance, and it's just like, great, you can tap dance. Honestly, I could use it as an extra in the film, but just let's say if I didn't want tap dancing, or didn't I really didn't need it. Let's say if it was in the future and all you can do was river dance, and it's just like, hey, like that's great and all, but I don't know how to fucking use that with the projects I want to do. And another thing that I've ran into being, I wouldn't say I don't like calling myself a content creator. I don't like saying those titles. It's not like it's weird. It's just like I don't consider myself really. I'm just me. But like I guess when you say content creator, it sounds like one of those content creator giants. But like honestly, I just kind of want to find someone who's again, like I said, on the same level as I am, pretty amateur, and like to learn from each other, and to promote each other in a way, and to build off of each other, and not even necessarily, we don't even have to partner that hard, but yeah. And it's cool because I'm also to the Willow Bridge studios again to mention the progress of what's going on with them. They also produce music, and there's a new artist that I have actually interviewed here, and I'm gonna be able to do another interview with her again once after her single comes out, and then we'll talk about that. But as far as handling things, I mean, things are progressing, but not in the, I guess it's not in the way that I thought it would, and I'm not upset about that exactly. It's it's just that I don't want to put it to the back burner and be like, oh well, I couldn't do it, and then not do it. That's the last thing I want to do. That's the last fucking thing I want to do. And I don't know. It's just I just want to be successful. I want to accomplish, this. I don't want the notification. I just want to fucking do it, And there's just so many programs and so much things available to me for free, and especially, growing in this day and age, I got fucking Amazon and all this other shit, and ordering cameras, downloading this, getting this, type of computer to, be able to run this stuff. And it's just like, yeah, like, it's fucking cool. Like, I couldn't even dream of, having half of, this. I have a beat making program, and it's just like, a decent software. It's you can, tune, already, pre-recorded audio tracks, add to it. I mean, it's just, I'm learning that. Like, I'm learning how to, do all this stuff and edit, and it's just really cool. And it's I mean, yeah, I mean, sometimes it feels like you're a one-man band, but like, it's funny because, and where I work now, and I work at fast food, and I'm always working like several positions, and it irritates the fuck out of me but sometimes it feels like I run it better, 4 positions better by myself than I would with someone there. But also, it really helps when I have someone that is quick and is, you know, as quick as me, that flows with me, that knows how I work. And then we just move and we push orders out. We're flowing, and is that type of teamwork I'm looking for when it comes to this. I want to bring something, what it takes to, bring to the table at that restaurant, to my projects, my work, whether it's my podcast or the films or shows, or skits that I could possibly be doing. There is it is endless shit. And so, I'm just like, what can I do and how cheap can I do it for? And and me and my girls, we're planning on getting a house now. Things are moving forward for me. Like, I'm 28 years old now. Like, I started pretty late, you know? But then again, it's just like me and my mom we didn't have shit. I couldn't get shit with shit. I could all I had was, like, sometimes I would record things and it would just be like a shitty microphone that was attached to like a headset, like one of those small ear headsets, and that'd be it. And then I would record fake radio shows, and even before that, it would just be a radio in a cassette tape. And I would do radio shows, and I would be like, all right, here we go, and then we have Carrie Underwood with the song about the keys. And I would have a shit ton of fun with that. And it's funny how it turned into this, and I think that's why I like this so much, because it's just like I mean, I don't like hearing myself on the other side, but I like hearing myself talk while I'm talking. So it's just like it's a way to get shit off my mind. So it's an audio diary, I guess, and not just letting you all into my head, you know. And I appreciate the people who are listening, because it I mean, it doesn't take that much work. I mean, the microphone costs like what, $40? Oh my god. The microphone and mixing system costs like $40. The program cost $0. The the PC costs like 1,900 and something. But like the PC itself is like 1,500, but with all the added shit to it, it's like 1,800 actually. I think we saved like $100. Yeah, it was all right. So it was like 1,800 something, and it's crazy because my girlfriend got it for me. I mean, I'm paying her back for it. I'm paying monthly because my credit shit right now. But I'm really good for my money. I just don't want to pay my bank right now because fuck them. Because I didn't spend that money and they're not getting it out of me, because they could suck my whole dick and die. Shit. I mean, I'm gonna fix that situation eventually, but it's just like, if I can find a way out of it, I'm gonna find a fucking way out of it. Oh, Catherine just sent me a picture of her cat. That's cute. All right, sorry guys, but it's oh no. I'm just fucking irritated tonight, honestly. I'm just saying the things that are on my head. I don't think this is like even a theme thing, because originally I was just like, hey, I want to tell you about the progress of the animation I'm doing, because I was just like, it's sad because I see great work. And for example, there's an adult entertainment and animation company called Studio FOW, and or I believe something or whatever, and they use filmmaker, and there are other things that and it's fucking adult entertainment, and you see the shadowing and the fucking clothes, and everything moves so fluently, and some of them won't be animating this from like they didn't blend this from the get-go. They didn't create the model or anything like that. They'll use pre-made models, but even then it it's so fluent, and it's so, I don't know, it's just, it moves so well, and it and like you see like the videos on YouTube, and it's just like I wish I can even remotely get it to that. Like pay attention to the clothing, and it's just like I see all that. Like every time I watch an animated movie, I watch how the grass moves. I even watch, if you see dust particles in the air and how the leaves move, and then the pattern that they're moving. And, I'll look at one tree in the background and look at the other tree in the foreground, and they're both, leaves are both moving, or, which way are they going, and, like how the wind travels. Because, sometimes you'll see like, you know, when a gust of wind, you'll see both trees move, but someone who pays a little bit more attention to detail, there'll be a slight delay in when one tree moves and the other tree doesn't, to make it look more realistic, as the wind hit one tree and it caught it, and then the rest of the wind caught onto the next tree. I mean, is animation that is simple as that, that makes something seem so complex and so realistic and so real. And it's just like, I'm a perfectionist, and I want to be able to achieve that. And I know I'm never going to be able to achieve that. Not like I'm a never say never guy. It's just like animation is not my thing. I don't really want it to be my thing. I used to want to be an animator, but I saw what goes into it, and I don't have the patience for it. I don't think I do. I mean, if I get good at it, I get good at it. Then this is gonna be a podcast that I'm gonna have to look back on and be like, hey, I thought, I sucked, but apparently not. I mean, that'd be cool. But like, so far from what I see it right now, I don't see myself getting anywhere with it, and I don't see myself doing, well, not getting anywhere with it. I don't see myself, investing all my time into it, into an actual project by myself, where I'm just like, hey, let me do this. I mean, I have a few ideas. Like, once I got the program, I was just like, hey, it'd be cool. I saw the, downloads. I can make the models and the fucking backgrounds, and I was just like, if I really knew what I was doing, I can make something pretty interesting. Because I'd be wanting to see certain things on YouTube, and I would be able to create it. Like, oh my God. And I would, like, all I would have to do is use, audio tracks from like different things. I'll be able to use the characters. I would make everything would be non-profit, but like, I just want to make the video. And the problem with YouTube is just like, some people will be, putting up videos, and they get copyright claims, and it's just like, you know what? That's why I want to avoid monetization altogether, because it's just like, I don't want to get hit by it. I do want to get noticed. Like, I want to work with, the Giants one day. I mean, that's been my dream. Like, honestly, Warner Brothers hire me, but like, I really want to work with, someone like Warner Brothers, and, being able to, use the roster um um of characters and properties and merchandise that they have. And I feel like, we would be good together, I mean, honestly, but I still want to work with Willowbridge Studios in the process, because I feel like I'd rather partner with them than work with them. And it's nothing against them. It's just, how big companies are. And I rather for them, we just work together and just have an agreement, and just be like, hey, bada bing, bada boom, this, that, and the third. And, we got a deal, and then go about our business without worrying about anything else. I guess, I mean, that's just my main concern. And personally, I love Warner Brothers. I'm getting a tattoo of them on me, because I just love their work. I love everything that they have done throughout the years. And I don't know, just compared to a lot of other companies that are out there that people do love, but like I just personally have a really strong relationship to the media of Warner Brothers Media. So I mean, I think that's one of the other reasons why I'm still trying, because I was just like, I wonder if I can work with them. I would love to do something, and it's just like I want to do something with my life other than flip burgers, and because it's just like, yeah, I'm a manager, and I work at Big Lots as a team trainer. I mean, it's good money, but like you know, it's not even about the money anymore. It's about what I want to do, and what I want to do is I want to create for you guys. I want to create for myself. I want to see my own creation. I want to I want to get to sit down and watch a movie that I made, because mainly because I wanted to see it. I don't know. That's just me. Mm. I'm so sorry. I was getting cotton mouth, and I was just talking so much, and I was just like, I feel my tongue. It felt like sandpaper. But I don't know. I mean, it's honestly, it is an honor and a privilege to be able to do podcasts and share my thoughts with you guys. It's actually really cool, because apparently I have a little bit more than a handful of followers up here, and I didn't know that on Spotify of all places. I mean, I don't post to YouTube too much, but yeah. So, what do you guys want to talk about? I'm kidding. Oh God, yeah, I think I ran out of stuff to say. Excuse me if you heard that. Before I let you guys go, I'm just gonna figure out if there's anything else new. Um, I think that's it. I mean, yeah, no, I'll save that for another day. And yeah, all right, yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I had to think for a moment of what other shit that I wanted to blab about, and y'all guys just fucking end it. Like you ran out of shit to say. When the shit ends, it's it. As Eminem said. Because I'm at the end of the line. What's that half the shit that gets in? No, I'm kidding. Um. So I'm gonna leave you guys with I guess as I usually do each episode, I'm gonna leave you guys with I guess something to think about, or to encourage you, or a quote or anything like that to get your mind turning before you close your eyes. Um, so there are a lot of feats in life. Wait, hold on. That was so weird. I was like, "There's feet?" Yes, there's plenty of them. But no, there are plenty of feats and obstacles, and just things that just get in your way. I'm just saying similes of the same thing. There are feats and there are obstacles of things that just get in your way. Whatever. But if you have a goal, I mean, all right, to be honest with you, it's really cool to have a goal. Like, whoop de doodle fucking doodle do. You want to do something. So does fucking everybody else. But if set actual deadlines to complete goals or projects or whatever, your goals will start to become more realities. If you step forward and you start taking initiative, and put your foot forward into the and towards the door of opportunity, or a new life. Easier said than done, but there's gonna be a lot of shit in your way, and like I was saying in the beginning of this, like approaching certain things and certain projects, it seemed, it sounded like it was gonna be hard, but sometimes you don't have any idea how hard it really is going to be to do what you actually want to do. And I think it's because you actually want to do it. Because why would it be easy? Like, I think that's how some people are, there are probably better matches of people that are long distance than there is in anything, because, you have to work hard to be with someone you want to be with. And if someone's like, a far distance, it's just like, hey, I got to move my entire life and I got to do this just to be with you. Is it worth it? I already established this. And it's just like, honestly, you either really settle, or, you weren't in love with them. But, you would apply. If you really wanted it, you would apply yourself to go get it, and then be everything in your way. But you would jump over whatever, duck under whatever, or just smash through whatever to accomplish that goal, or be with whoever you want to be with. And in the previous metaphor that I was making, but it's just like, if you really want it, you gotta chase it. And I think that is my whole life's theme. But also another thing is, don't try too hard. Just kind of let it happen too. I mean, you gotta put effort, but don't put so much effort that it kills you. Don't kill yourself doing things, because you are valuable. Your physical and your mental health are very important things to actually consider when it comes to doing anything, whether it's what you want to do, or whatever it is you have to do. It is good to take a deep breath and go at it very as calm as possible, or as nonchalant-ish. It's very hard to explain. I mean, maybe it's just me, because there are some people who can try really hard and that's just how their life works. But let me tell you, every time I didn't try too hard and I just put effort and I didn't kill myself or something, and I just kind of, tip the scales in my direction, just tipping, things worked out a lot better than when I tried really hard and, chased and, I guess, tried to force it. That's a bad thing to do with anything, is just don't force it. But thing about it is that you have to fight for it anyway. You have to find a perfect balance of chasing something and fighting for something, and not letting it kill you or wear you out. So I guess that's two things to think about. So any of you listening out there, I hope you have a good night. I hope you had a decent day. I hope you have a decent day at work tomorrow. And if you don't work, I hope you have a good day off. So until then, thanks for staying up with me on the graveyard shift. This is Mr. J. Have a good night.